What's going on, guys? We are back once again playing on the level 17 Gnome Warlock. I can't believe we have gotten this far. I'm doing way better on this character than my last two characters, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. Let's try to make it to 20. That's my goal. Obviously, you know, the goal is 60, but my own personal goal right now, I feel like it's pretty attainable. Level 20. Let's make it happen. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Glad you are here. We're playing World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. If you don't know what Hardcore is, for whatever reason, it is level a character from 1 to 60 without dying. There are some other rules, but I won't go into those right now. We're playing on the Bloodsail Buccaneers Classic Era server, if you care to join. Yeah. I guess that's it for the intro, so we'll just hop right into it. So, we need some of these Moonstalker fangs still. There's two right here. Maybe that's a good sign. Let's get our demon skin on really quickly. And I got a good suggestion that it is time to pick up my next wand. So I will probably be doing that in this episode. Let me see. Let me see here. We may just have to make a quick run to probably Ironforge. We'll figure it out, but Stormwind or Ironforge, one of the two. I don't know if you can buy a wand in Darnassus. Maybe? I'm not totally sure. We also need these Forest Strider fledglings, or really any of them. We need it for their meat for a cooking quest later on. So we're gonna go ahead and collect that as we come across the Forest Riders. And I think we still need some bears. Yep, we need 9 more rabid thistle bears. So we will certainly be on the lookout for those. Trying to stay very aware of our surroundings, just because I feel like things have been going too well. So you know what that means. Things can go wrong at any second. Probably will. Fingers crossed. I had somebody comment on one of my videos the other day saying that, and they made sure to say, like, hey, you know, I'm not trying to call you out or, you know, offend anybody or whatever, and I really appreciate them saying that. I wouldn't have read it that way, but I thought it was nice that they added that. But they were like, don't you think rested XP... Oh, nice, we got a staff. We didn't train staves, but we'll go ahead and grab it. 3 spirit? Yeah, I'll trade the 1 stamina for 3 spirit, sure. Yeah, I got a comment saying that doesn't rested XP like make hardcore, you know, so much easier, or like kind of go against the spirit of the game. And I totally agree that if I were playing a non-hardcore playthrough, just playing the game as it was meant to be played originally, absolutely. I did use rested XP for leveling my character in Season of Mastery, but that was the first time that I have used a guide like that. I'm with that commenter 100%. If you want to completely immerse yourself in the game and in the world, and come across quests organically and explore as you are running through the world, I think the best way to do that is without a guide. Something like Questy, I feel like is fine, because it's giving you markers. But rested XP, I mean, it does pretty much hold your hand through the whole thing. But I will say, I don't think rested XP makes the hardcore challenge easier. I'll say it makes it more efficient. It allows you to get as much as possible out of every zone, out of every level. It's really great for efficiency and just like, I think I said this in the comment, but basically min-maxing every level. Every action you do is pretty much min-maxing. So for hardcore, that helps, but I wouldn't say it makes it like drastically less challenging. I have nothing but respect for people who go from 1 to 60, you know, using Rested XP or Zygor or any of these other guides. And I mean, hey, if you get from 1 to 60 with 0 guides, you know, I don't know how you do it, but well, let me rephrase that, because that's not what I meant. I know how you can level 1 to 60 without a guide, but what I'm saying is, I don't know if Blizzard could implement some sort of achievement where it's like, maybe if you don't have add-ons enabled, 1 to 60 hardcore, I feel like that might be doable, maybe? I'm not sure. How are they going to differentiate between a guide and something like Bartender or Sexy Map or something like that, other add-ons? Yeah, if there was a mode where you could like disable add-ons and then go from 1 to 60 with add-ons being enabled or disabled the entire time, that would be impressive. But for me, I'm sure it's different for other people, but what is, I guess, scary, what can be difficult in hardcore is the ability to get overwhelmed. You can accidentally pull more mobs than you intend to, or they can spawn right on top of you. There are certain mobs in the game that have unique abilities, and if you don't know about those abilities, you are much more likely to get into a bad situation. So think of boars with their charge ability, think harpies with their execute, murlocs with their net ability. It's not all of them. I believe it's only one type of murloc that will do that. But yeah, they basically root you in place. You have, well, I'm not gonna go into every single mob with some kind of unique ability like that, but I say all of that to say, you know, whether you have a guide or not, those things still exist in the game. And that's where the challenge is for me. But yeah, I appreciate that person putting that comment, because it did kind of make me think about, it just gave a different perspective, and I appreciated that. And it kind of, how do I, it has inspired me. I think I will, in my non-hardcore playthrough, which again, looking like it's going to be the mage, which is going to be awesome. I've never really gotten to play a mage before, so definitely looking forward to that. It's inspired me to not use rested XP for that. I don't think I will. I might not have anyway, to be honest with you, because again, I find it most enjoyable to not use a guide, to just kind of do each zone as I want. You know, hey, if I get tired of one zone, if I want to go, you know, somewhere else, I can do that. I have the freedom to do that. And I can explore and just find things as I go. I don't think I'll use a guide for that. I think I might use a few add-ons, probably Bartender, one of the map add-ons. I use Sexy Map. maybe questy, but probably not rested XP. As much as I love it, and I recommend it if you want to level quickly, or if you want to like get everything possible, milk every level as much as possible, I definitely recommend rested XP. But if you're wanting to immerse yourself, maybe play without the guide. And it kind of takes away from the whole RPG element of the game, which I really enjoy. I think, you know, with the game as old as WoW at this point, I think a lot of people forget that at the end of the day, this is a role-playing game. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to join an RP guild and you have to be in character and things like that. But I get a lot of enjoyment out of approaching the game from that RPG perspective. I like getting immersed in my characters and really getting into it. Reading the quests, and again, exploring. I mean, gosh, you can just run around and explore the game for hours and hours and hours and have a blast. Or I can anyway. I know everybody's different, but that's kind of where my head is at. I know I'm rambling a lot so far in this one. Sorry about that. Hopefully we'll get some forest strider meat. I don't know if we have gotten any. I don't think so. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, it's fine. We are good on Moonstalker Fangs now. Hopefully everybody is having a good morning or afternoon or evening whenever you happen to be watching this. I'm having a pretty solid day. Alright. So we still need these bears. Get a few more of those. Well, we'll go ahead and get this guy out of the way. I need to find out though, do we have any strider meat? No, we don't. I don't think any has dropped. Flagelmerk the Cruel. Oh, he's dead. Somebody killed him. I don't think I've ever seen that guy. Some kind of rare, but not sure what he drops, or I don't know, maybe he doesn't drop anything. He probably does though, if he's a rare. There's probably something special about him. Alright. Strider meat. Nope. Definitely having some really bad luck with that meat. Kill Anaya Dawnrunner. She patrols around the middle of Ametharon. Loot her for Anaya's pendant. She has a very long respawn timer. Skip this step if you don't see her. Yeah, I usually end up having to skip this because it takes a while for her to spawn. You know what, while we're down here, let's grab this sea turtle and then we'll circle back up there. Oof, there are quite a few murlocs in this area. So, well, it looks like we're here by ourselves. So we are going to have to be pretty careful here. It's probably fine, but let's just be mindful. Okay. Let's grab this one. I heard something stealth. Hopefully that's not somebody about to mess me up somehow with the PvP tagging. Still not totally sure how that works. I mean, I get it, like I saw a screenshot yesterday of a hunter that named their pet like Dire something. Something that like a mob you would need to kill for a quest would be named. And it's to kind of like bait people into targeting it and then attacking it, and then you're flagged for PvP, and then the hunter who is a higher level than you can kill you. And it's just a way to grief playthroughs. And I saw a post that was like, Blizzard is warning people that they're gonna ban griefers. It's like, I don't know, if you do it to somebody once, I feel like that's not that big of a deal. I mean, don't get me wrong, I totally get it. It's frustrating, it's annoying. I don't know if that's a bannable offense, though. Not sure how I feel about that. I'm sure I would feel very different if I had a level 50 something and I got griefed. And let's grab this quest here. Uh-oh. Get it without pulling that guy. No. Try the other side. Oh, probably not. There we go. The corpse of what appears to be some sort of giant sea mammal lies partially gutted on the beach. A wheelbarrow and various tools lie abandoned by this enormous beached sea creature. as though an attempt to study it had been made previously. Though Murlocs have scavenged this beast, enough of it remains to gather a suitable sample for Gwyneth Blylagond, I can never pronounce that, in Aberdeen. And my inventory is full. So we are gonna drop something. We're gonna get rid of the silver leaf. Who cares? We'd like to put it in the bank, but if we can't, that's fine. Okay, we need to go further north. I think we can get rid of these claws. Do we need those? I don't think we need them. We will grab this other, I think this one's a turtle. I can't remember though, but either way we're gonna grab whatever this other beached sea creature is, and then we will head east to find that ghost lady, or try to anyway. I feel like I haven't had power word fortitude in a long time. I think it's been several episodes since I've gotten it. Alright, you find a corpse of a sea turtle that had beached itself on the coast of Darkshore some time ago. It has been scavenged. Oh gosh. Come on. It has been scavenged by the Murlocs who have encamped themselves around the creature's remains. Still, there appear to be some suitable samples left on the creature's remains that Gwyneth Blylagond and Aberdeen might be able to make use of. I should have known that would happen. I guess we're gonna get rid of the stringy vulture meat. I mean, I'm pretty sure we need that for a cooking thing, but whatever. We'll go kill some more vultures. Not the end of the world. And we need to clear out some more bag space. You know what? I think after this we are going to take a break and head to... I hate throwing things away like that. We'll head to Ironforge or Stormwind. Let me look it up really quickly. Wand, vendor... Forge. Well, let's see if... Yep, looks like there is. Very cool. Yeah, usually I'm just buying wands off the auction house, like if it's not hardcore. So... yeah, I don't think I've ever had a vendor wand be an upgrade, but if it's an upgrade, I'll take it all day long. Failing Highborn. Okay, where? Oh, Alright, we didn't get her. And she's got a long spawn timer, so we're gonna let it go. Finish killing rabid thistle bears. Collect the strider meat, which again, we have not seen that at all. No strider meat. So, I don't know, maybe we'll find some here shortly. Oh, there's one. Please give us some strider meat. Just one, so I know it's not like bugged or something. We're just destined to not get any strider meat. Atoya the rogue has died at level 9 in Dunmorrow. Rest in peace, dude. We are at 41 subscribers today. Got one subscriber at some point yesterday. So that's pretty cool. Thank you to whoever subscribed. Really appreciate it. Getting close to the halfway point of my 100 subscriber goal. We'll get there eventually. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Okay, dude. Strider meat. There it is. Strider meat. Oh my gosh, you know what? I bet I've dang it. I think I'm an idiot. Actually, I think I'm just dumb. I'm gonna go back and look in my previous videos, but I bet I've already had the strider meat and I deleted it, thinking that it was like something from Westfall that I didn't need anymore. I bet that's what happened. Oh my gosh. So dumb. I hope that's not what happened, but if you look, you see item used in guide. I feel like I saw that at the beginning of this episode, and it looks like it's the only one in my bags, which would mean I deleted it at some point. God, that sucks. Whatever, it's all good. Oh, we still need some bears. What am I doing? Focus, focus. I'm gonna go back and look at the video, and it's like every fledgling or every forest rider has dropped meat, and I'm just dumb. And I've either missed it or deleted it. Ugh. Strider meat, there it is. Oh my gosh. Dumb, dumb, dumb. It happens though, I suppose. Let me... No, we don't need to run through there. I wonder if these cats are any good, the Moonstalkers. I wonder if they're any good for hunters. Okay, if they're a good hunter pet. If somebody knows, let me know. It's my understanding that like cats are fast attackers. They're not really tanky or anything like that, but they do pretty decent DPS. It's my understanding anyway. My hunter didn't get high enough level to really get to find out, so rip. Where are the bears? I'm a little bit tired. I woke up this morning very early. And I couldn't go back to sleep. Woke up at like 4. I've been up since 4. Not too tired to play WoW though, thankfully. Yeah, usually I don't really have that issue with going back to sleep, but I don't know. Maybe that's what happens when you're getting older. I'm not that old, but yep. Maybe I am getting old. Oh. Okay, so we could use those gloves, so we'll just destroy those. Oh, I'm an idiot. Gosh, I'm just not thinking. This is probably because I'm tired. No, need that. Guess I'll just get rid of this pie here. Hopefully that didn't give me some kind of food buff or something, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did with how this episode is going. It's all good. Do need to create a health stone though, as soon as I finish killing this bear. Alright. Don't need that. Well, maybe I would have had better luck running north to find bears. Probably gonna be about the same either way. Rider meat. We need 2 more of those and we'll be caught back up. And we still need these bears. Right, we need 2 more of those. Look how much health this guy has left. Gonna wand him. Bam. No meat. There's another bear over there though. Supposedly there is some sort of classic hardcore announcement coming in at some point this month. I don't know how true this is. I just heard or listened to a Solheim video that was talking about something like there's one of those hardcore events where like it's the, not Race to Ragnaros, but it's the dungeons that people are doing. Like they do the Race to Wailing Caverns and Ragefire Chasm and that kind of thing. Apparently somebody from Blizzard is making a like in-person appearance at one of these events. I don't know how accurate that is. By the way, if you can hear that in the background, it's my seat. I can never tell like what you can hear. There's also this noise that happens every so often in my room. I have no idea what it sounds like through the microphone. I'm sure it sounds weird, but it's just like this automated air freshener thing I have. It's like a mechanical type noise. Anyway, if you've ever heard something weird in the background, it's probably that. Yeah, supposedly there's something like that happening this month. And there's been something else, I guess, data mined from the PTR implying that hardcore is coming soon. And hardcore may be coming for Wrath as well. That'd be pretty sweet. I just talked about that in the last episode too. Yeah, hardcore Wrath, I'd play it. Wouldn't be as fun, I don't think, but I'd give it a shot. Why not? Probably more accessible to people. Just my guess anyway, just because of the better class balance. Also the nerf to XP, I'm sure, helps quite a bit. Okay, how many more bears do I need? No, I still need strider meat. I'm not too worried about the strider meat though. Like we have 3. If we can, in worst case scenario, we can come back if we need to get the strider meat. And I'm sure other striders drop it as well around the world, not just in Darkshore. Alright, this is going to be our last bear for the quest, so that's good. We're about to get a lot of experience turning in all of these quests. It's gonna be nice. Strider meat, strider meat, strider meat. Nice. Alright, I think we need one more. Yep, one more. A bear fighting a bear. Alright, striders, where are you at? Here's one. This is gonna be the one that gives us the 5th strider meat. I can feel it. It's gonna happen. Oh, we got thorns. Thank you, Druid. Okay, strider meat. Come on, come on, come on. No. That's alright. We'll find another one. It's a shame we couldn't do this quest down here. I guess we technically, I mean, we did pretty much run right back down there, but there's other people that are just camping it. Not worth it. Alright, striders, where are you? I think I might have seen one up over the hill. Maybe that's just my brain playing tricks on me. Nope, there it is. Uh-oh. Poliana the Rogue has died at level 16 in Westfall. Rest in peace, dude. My pants are broken. That is no good. Still no strider meat. Well, let's I guess let's turn in some of these quests really quick. Let me scroll through here and see if I mean, it looks like we're gonna be here for a while longer, so I'll worry about the strider meat later. I won't get too caught up in it.
What brings you?
So the crystal exists. Fascinating. Anyway, your task has been well executed. Good work. What exactly is this crystal? This is but a single question in a sea of questions. Another question that comes to mind is why the Moonkin would be drawn to this object. Is the crystal benign in nature, or does it hold a more sinister purpose? I have many more questions, but we're going to need to examine that crystal closely to get some answers. Use this empty vial and fill up on some moonwell water here in Aberdeen. Such potent magic should provide a clue as to the composition of the crystal. To do that, you'll pour the liquid over the crystal. It should take care of the rest. While I don't anticipate anything bad happening to you, I still want you to be careful. Above us, to the east, is Felwood. If that crystal is tied to that place, as I suspect it is, then it could prove to be very dangerous. Yeah, Felwood is no joke. As far as, like, corruption and stuff goes. Felwood's, pretty scary as a level 17. And let's turn in this quest right here.
Goddess bless you.
Oh, we have a lot. Perhaps one day we'll find a means to prevent these poor creatures from ending their lives needlessly on the coast of Darkshore. Until then, we must continue our research. Greetings, what news do you bring? Another discovery, well done. These remains will be properly studied once they get to Darnassus. Please accept this small honorarium in exchange for the remains you have provided for our study. It is a pleasure to see you again. We are making great strides. I think that's supposed to be strides with a D. Typo, Blizzard. Or maybe that's a saying as well, but I think it's great strides. I think you're taking a great stride, like a big step forward. We are making great strides in uncovering the mystery of why majestic sea creatures beach themselves on the Darkshore coastline. But with every question answered, 2 more are raised, it seems. Are you here to offer us more aid in our research? I have heard of the kinds of carriages found on the back of the turtle you found. Those, I do believe, are Naga carriages, used both in battle and in transportation of their supplies onto land. The markings on the box you have found are of the Naga, which would explain their invasive presence in far northern Darkshore. I will send this box to Darnassus along with the rest of your discoveries. This is for you. Thank you again for your assistance. Man, we are really doing a lot of work for this person. Greetings once again. Ah, I believe you discovered one that was originally being examined by the Explorers League. They have a presence here in Darkshore, and they had mentioned that they were studying one of the beached creatures until they were chased out by the Murlocs. You appear to have succeeded where we both have not. Please accept this honorarium on behalf of the Temple of the Moon. Another discovery for us to research. Well done. These remains will be properly studied once they get to Darnassus. Please accept this small honorarium in exchange for the remains you have provided for our study. Whew, that's a lot of reading there. Okay, let's turn in the rest of these. Can't hurt. Clear up some backspace too. I need another water. Give me a second. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know I love my sparkling water. I also love coffee. I usually, I mean, that's pretty much all I drink, either coffee or sparkling water. You have done Aberdeen a great service, Blighttown, but your task is not yet complete. Return to me once you have rested, and prepare your mind and soul for more bloodshed. The survival of our people and lands comes at unfortunate costs. You have spilled the blood of nature's servants, many sick animals you have felled. The people of Aberdeen are indebted to you, for the forest pain is eased, even if only for a moment. I have one final task for you, but be warned, you will have to kill again. It is my hope that this will be the last time I call upon you. In a cave to the northeast, near Bashal Aran, resides the Den Mother. Slay her.
Goddess, watch over.
Eesh. A cave, not looking forward to that.
What brings you here?
Wash the blood from your garments, and do not mourn what you had to do. Instead, give thanks. You have lessened the threat to our people here in Aberdeen, even if Darkshore is still in jeopardy from the effects of fell moss. Your skills have already helped me in my endeavor. Could I impose on you again to help the Grimclaw, or help Grimclaw and his master Volcor? In addition, I can craft you a magical cloak that will allow you to walk unhindered by Darkshore's creatures while you look for him. To create the cloak, I'll need 5 fine Moonstalker pelts from a Moonstalker sire or matriarch to have enough material. The cats can be found near Wildbend River to the south, or even farther south near Ashenvale. We should probably repair. Alright, we're gonna mark that as complete. Just for now. Blubber Blump? What is that? Gosh, I have no idea where that quest is. And my rested XP isn't showing me the markers on the map, so... Oh, Fruit of the Sea. Okay, that's what it's called. Fruit of the Sea. Okay, yeah, that's nearby. I don't know if we're supposed to get this quest or not, but we'll go ahead and grab it. Just to save us an extra trip. In case we do need it. Quest is this? I can't remember.
Ishnu Allah.
Hail, young gnome. I am Alyssa Starbreeze, and it is my charge to protect Aberdeen from harm. To this end, I sent Balthul's Shadow Strike to observe the strange happenings around the Tower of Althalax to the northeast. It is past time that he should have returned. I worry that he has encountered some unforeseen danger in the forest. I would be most appreciative if you would find him and see that he is doing well.
Farewell.
I don't remember this quest. Maybe it'll come back to me as we do it, but I don't remember that one. We should probably repair these pants. Do we need Merc Deep? Can't tell. Here's this other quest. Fruit of the Sea, okay. Oh, this guy's just chilling. Oakenshield. That's a cool name. I like The Hobbit. I'm a big Tolkien fan. If you don't know that name, is a reference to Thorin Oakenshield, one of the main characters of the book and movie, I guess, The Hobbit.
You got my attention.
Alright, fruit of the sea. I love crab. Crabs are the fruit of the sea. You can bake it, barbecue it, boil it, and broil it. They're pan-fried, deep-fried, and stir-fried. They're crab salad, crab soup, crab stew, pepper crab, lemon crab, whipper root crab, and ironforge surprise crab. That's about it. I'm here fishing right now, so I can't get any fine crab chunks. You can pick them out of the reef crawlers and encrusted tide crawlers. You can make a lot with it. You can bake it, barbecue it, boil it.
Off with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a Forrest Gump. Reference, and then, duh, I realized his name. Oh, Blizzard, with your pop culture references. Okay. Step 62, talk to some archaeologist. The absent-minded prospector. Okay, it's still in Aberdeen. We've made pretty good progress in this episode. We started like way down here on the experience bar, and we are pretty much halfway to level 18. Crazy. If only the tools of their undoing could have been destroyed in the cataclysm that destroyed our world. Nonetheless, we must do what we can to ensure that the horrors of our past are not repeated in the future. Though it is surely a figment of my imagination, I feel as though I can almost feel the taint of the foul, high-born magic upon them. I will have these destroyed, so that their long-dormant evil might never be released again. The pollution of the Cliff Spring River is but the start of an alarming trend here in Darkshore. The sample you provide will help us formalize a plan of attack I am starting to suspect. It's no surprise how tainted the water is, but just look at how putrid it is becoming. It would seem that action is needed sooner than later, eh? To our east is Fellwood. It is the real source of this corruption, one that I have seen in times past. I predict this sample will confirm this. We might be able to enact a cure for it here, but in order to even try, we will need assistance. When that time comes, I hope you will be able to give the aid we need. We've learned that a source of furball corruption is from the satyr. They hold sway via talismans that they channel magic through. If the Furbolg have a chance at salvation, we must lure out the satyr corruptor and take that talisman, fill the bowl at our moonwell, and take samples of the Furbolg's food from their northern camp. Mix them and place it near the bonfire by the river. Any Furbolgs who eat it will be cleansed just long enough to lure out the satyr corruptor, who then you must slay. We get a wand. That's pretty good. I mean, it's better than what we have now. I'm not sure if it's better than the vendor wand. I guess we'll find out. Do you smell that delicious aroma? It's my new secret recipe, fresh strider stew. Delicious. Perhaps you would be interested in learning the recipe. Before I teach you the recipe, you will need to prove you can handle the beasts. Now, I don't expect you to go out and tame one and write it back to me, but if you can kill a few and bring me some of their succulent meat, I may be persuaded to show you the ways of strider stew. Well, I see. That's why we need the strider meat. We'll have it soon enough.
What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground.
Take a little screenshot here with my lady friends, apparently. I'm just kidding. This is definitely clickbait. That's okay, though. Decent screenshot. Okay, let's see. Deep ocean, vast sea. The captains of these ships, or the captains of those ships, were good night elves, and they deserve a better fate than they were given. Perhaps tending to their personal effects will be the best way to put their spirits to rest. You've done us here in Aberdeen a great service, lad. We'll make sure that their effects are properly taken care of. As for you, please have this. It is the least I can do for someone with the bravery to set things right. Some more gloves. Or the mail. I think we're going to go for the mail and just sell it.
Be good.
How are you?
Well met.
Hello.
And we can repair. We'll just go ahead and repair all of it. It's 2 silver. Who cares? Alright, sell that, sell that. I don't think we need the claws. I think we're good there. Not selling the strider meat. Leave it in my bag. What else can we sell? I think that might be about it. Yeah, need to go buy a bank. Drop off some of this cloth. And then we're going to talk to this archaeologist.
Welcome. Hello.
What an honor it was when Master Greywhisker assigned me to work under the guidance of the great prospector Rimtravel. At the Academy in Ironforge, everyone knew of Rimtravel's great discoveries, but the prospector is rather, oblivious to his surroundings. We had uncovered evidence of a great society. Horrible golems sprang forth from the ground and overran the site. Rimtravel never seemed to notice. I ran back to Aberdeen for help. Please travel south and see if the prospector is okay.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Fill the empty water tube and empty bowl at the Moonwell. You know, back in, I think this was back in Original Classic. It may have been in Season of Mastery, but I think this was OG Classic. So, if you don't know, tailors, to create moon cloth, you can get fell cloth from like satyrs and different things. You can convert fell cloth into moon cloth, and it's like a 3-day or 4-day, something like that, cooldown. So you can only make one every 3 or 4 days, whatever it is. Well, there is a moon well in Stormwind in the park. It's pretty easy to get to, but I ran into somebody. I don't know if it was like a guild mate or who they were, but I feel like it was a guildie at one point. And they told me that they had been running from Ironforge or Stormwind all the way to Darnassus to use some moonwell there. I guess like in Darnassus or in Teldrassil. Oh yeah. It's in the Temple of the Moon. There's a giant moonwell there. Yeah, they were running all the way there. You could have just went to Stormwind. Or you could have gone here. I mean, this is... You pass right by this on the way to Teldrassil. So, anyway, I just thought that was a funny story. Okay, let's fill the tube. And we will also fill the bowl. And looks like we have one more. No, we are headed to the crystal. I was thinking we had one more to turn in here, but no, we're headed over here to the crystal. And being as though we are at an hour right now, 1 hour and 8 seconds, something like that. So I think I will actually call it here and pick up in the next one. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like the content, consider liking, consider subscribing. Trying to get to that 100 subscriber goal at some point soon-ish. But who cares? I'm having fun playing WoW. You know, you can't beat that. So again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.